January 2025 is kicking off the new year with some incredible games that are sure to grab your attention. From fresh takes on familiar genres to bold, innovative experiences, this month's lineup has something for everyone. Let's dive into 15 amazing new releases coming your way. First game on the list is Hyper Light Breaker, an upcoming 3D roguelike action game developed by Heart Machine, the creators of Hyper Light Drifter. This game is set in the same universe, so it serves as a successor to the original game, introducing a new adventure with both single-player and cooperative multiplayer modes. The game is played from a third-person perspective, allowing players to engage in both melee and ranged combat. The game is scheduled to enter Steam Early Access on January 14th, 2025. Next we have Aloft, an upcoming co-op sandbox survival game developed by Astrolabe Interactive and published by Funcom. This game is set in a world of floating islands. The game allows players to transform any island into a personal skyship, harnessing the power of the wind to explore a vast open sky. You can play solo or team up with up to 8 players, each bringing their own skyship into a shared world, creating airborne villages. It is scheduled to be released on January 15th, 2025 for PC via Steam. And next game releasing next month is Assetto Corsa EVO, the highly anticipated sequel to the acclaimed racing simulator Assetto Corsa, developed by Kuno Simulazioni. This game is designed to be open-ended, allowing players to start with a budget, choose their first car, and progress freely. The game will feature a simplified economy system and a license system to unlock higher performance vehicles. It is launching on PC via Steam on January 16th, 2025 for PC only.
Because carpation is a state of mind. And it's driven by heart.
Next we have Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, an upcoming remastered version of the classic platformer. This enhanced edition builds upon the original Donkey Kong Country Returns, which debuted on the Wii in 2010, followed by a 3 deciseconds port in 2013. In this adventure, players join Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong as they embark on a quest to reclaim their stolen banana hoard from the nefarious Tiki Tok tribe. It is scheduled for release on January 16th, 2025, exclusively for the Nintendo Switch.
Each level is filled with hijinks, but they're no match for these top bananas. From manic minecarts to high-flying rocket barrels, and even hitching a ride on Rambi. There are plenty of transportation methods available. Pass a Joy-Con controller to a buddy for 2-player local co-op. 80 appealing levels are in store, including the additional levels from the Nintendo 3DS version.
And next game on the list is Arken Age, an upcoming VR action-adventure game developed by Vitruvius VR. It is set in the Biochasm, a terraformed fantasy world created by the Grand Arborist. The game offers a 10 to 15-hour single-player campaign. The game emphasizes free movement, allowing players to jump, climb, swim, and interact with the environment using tools like pickaxes, which can also be used to mine Arcanite shards for replenishing energy and ammunition. This game is scheduled for release on January 16, 2025, for PlayStation VR 2 and Steam VR platforms. Next, we got Dynasty Warriors Origins, the latest installment in the renowned hack-and-slash series developed by Omega Force and published by Koei Tecmo. This game will stay true to the series' roots. It draws inspiration from the classic Chinese novel Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Players will assume the role of a nameless hero suffering from amnesia, allowing both newcomers and longtime fans to explore the Three Kingdoms era through a unique lens. It is scheduled for release on January 17, 2025. The game will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC via Steam.
System without providing an alternative is mere wanton destruction. The die has been cast. All that remains is to see this through.
And next game on the list is Synduality Echo of Ada, an upcoming third-person shooter and action RPG developed by Game Studio and published by Bandai Namco Entertainment. It is set in a dystopian future where it immerses players in the year 2222, following a catastrophic event known as the Tears of the New Moon, a poisonous rain that devastated humanity and gave rise to deadly creatures called Enders. The game is scheduled for release on January 23, 2025, and will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC via Steam.
これはレアサイズのものです。高熱源体接近、データベースにない新種のエンダーズと思われます。所属不明機よりロックオン、緊急迎撃システム起動。強敵ではありますが、我々の本気を見せてあげま。高エネルギー反応、対象から攻撃来ます。やりすぎちゃいました？おはようございます。さあ。
こんな刺激的な朝は初めてだ。
Next, we have Eternal Strands, an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Yellow Brick Games. Players will control Bryn, a young but fearless weaver who wields a magical cloak to channel elemental powers such as fire, ice, and telekinesis. The game features a physics-based system where elements like heat and cold interact with the environment. It is set to release on January 28, 2025. The game will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Windows PC via Steam.
Best to assume the worst. This could mean an all-out war.
You sure she's ready for all of this?
Your reckless conduct has unleashed an enemy that nearly destroyed us 27 years ago.
Let's not lie to each other. I like you.
Can't say the feeling's mutual. I still believe in the dream of the Enclave. If it takes us to restore it, I'm up for that challenge.
Second last game on the list is Orcs Must Die, Deathtrap, an upcoming action-packed third-person shooter and trap defense game developed by Robot Entertainment. Players will team up with up to 3 other players to tackle hordes of orcs and other creatures. You can experience enhanced character development and progression mechanics. You can enjoy randomized buffs and debuffs that impact your hero, traps, weapons, stats, and levels, ensuring each playthrough is unique. It is set to release on January 28, 2025 on Microsoft Windows and Xbox Series X and S.
Anyway, when you can't get old Maxie, no one protects the Rift better than these war mages. Look at these brave heroes. They're awesome! Must have had a good teacher. Each one of them's got their own special war mage powers. Like this. Or this. Whoa! Look at that! They even have their own unique weapons and traps. But as you can see, it's not just one trap they're working with. It's a whole lot of traps. They even get to make themselves stronger during missions. How much more powerful can 1 to 4 war mages get? And once the dirty work is done, these brave warriors relax in the safety of the Order Fortress. Here you can buy and upgrade traps, improve your weapons and abilities, or select the next mission and head into battle. When choosing where to fight, you'll want to pay attention to the rift distortions, the weather, and even the time of day. All these things can change the way every mission plays. You know, looking at these war mages really gets me thinking. They're pretty good, but let me show you how it's really done.
Finally, we have Sniper Elite Resistance, an upcoming tactical shooter game developed by Rebellion Developments. Players will experience a fresh narrative alongside Harry Hawker, delving into a storyline that runs parallel to Sniper Elite 5. The game retains the series' signature X-ray kill cam, offering visceral visuals of bullet trajectories and impacts. Enhanced gunplay physics and authentic World War II weaponry will provide a realistic combat experience. It is set to release on January 30th, 2025, and will be available on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. And that wraps up the list of 15 games to look out for this January. There's so much to be excited about as the year begins, and I'd love to hear which games caught your eye. Drop your favorites in the comments and let's chat. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.